Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. In this video we will be going through each individual skill, and I will be giving tips on best ways to farm those sweet skill points and in turn generate a lot of fame. There are 4 main attributes to a Scum character, which is Strength, Constitution, Intelligence and Dexterity. Each of these attributes contain their own skills which can be modified during character creation. As always folks, thanks for watching, stay safe and take care. So, let us start with Strength. And there are 5 skill points to choose from, and these are Brawling. 2 quick and simple ways to increase your brawling skills is by taking part in brawl deathmatches. These can be launched in the event section. An alternative technique and a little bit of a hack which is useful is to fight a puppet, but with basic brawling skill this is not as easy as you would think. Once the puppet is dead, you can continue to kick the puppet's body for as long as it remains, which is usually until you move away from that area or the server you play on resets. You will gain XP by kicking the dead body. Rifles. As far as leveling up your rifle skill goes, I always prefer using the deathmatches, as this is a quick and easy way to get kills and you have access to all guns. Of course, this is only relevant if you are playing on a busy server with lots of other players. Alternatively, if you team up with another player and head to one of the safe zones, you can farm rifle skill simply by bringing along some hunter rifles and a boatload of 22 rounds and just shoot each other. This will deal no damage to either player, but will increase your rifle skill for a minimum cost of easily found ammo. Shooting puppets will also increase your rifle skill. Melee weapons. Like I mentioned with the brawling, a good way to increase your melee skill is by launching death matches that are just for melee weapons, and of course this is only relevant if you play it with other players. You can also fight puppets with an axe or anything handheld. Handgun. Like I mentioned on the rifles, the same techniques apply. In fact, it applies for all weapon skills, so use this as guidance. Archery. The easiest way and cheapest by far, as materials and crafting goes, is to make yourself a normal improvised bow, craft yourself a quiver and a boatload of wooden arrows and just go mad on puppets. This will increase your archery skill quickly and in turn generate quite a lot of fame points as well. Next, we have Constitution. This has only 2 skills currently to choose from, which are Running. This one is self-explanatory. Unfortunately, I do not have any tips to improve this skill quicker than just running everywhere. Now, you can glitch this by simply having your character auto-run against a structure like a wall or even stairs, but I would suggest just spending some time out in the wild with no vehicles, no transport, just load up on supplies and head out for a couple of weeks. I can guarantee by the time you return to your base or your dwelling, your running skill will have been greatly increased. And the second one is Endurance. You can increase your endurance skill by performing activities that use stamina, such as jogging and running. But a quick and easy tactic to use that will help improve your endurance is to simply aim down a scoped weapon and keep doing this until your stamina is spent, and then you simply rest and repeat. Next attribute on the list is Intelligence, and there are 6 skill points to choose from, like Awareness. A great tip to improve your awareness quickly is to always focus on things. For example, when looting a town, building, bunker or whatever, always empty the contents of that area onto the ground and simply focus your character on the fallen items. This will improve your awareness quickly. Other ways to improve awareness is to hunt animal tracks, and when killing puppets, always search their bodies and then focus on all their clothes and items that have been dropped. Sniping. Like the rifle and handgun skills, just general use of the weapon like in events and killing puppets using a scope rifle will increase your sniping skill. Camouflage. To gain camo quickly, the easiest way is to find a nice little bush and simply squat down inside it and switch between prone and squatting repeatedly. This will increase your camo skill points at a quick rate. Alternatively, you can sit down prone inside a bush and remain still, but your skill points will only increase at a slower rate and will be a lot more time consuming. Survival. There are several useful ways to increase your survival skills, for example chopping bushes, then chopping down the long sticks and using the smaller ones to craft rope. Alternatively, you can cut up clothes. Even the dirty clothes that fall off puppets can be chopped down to rag strips, and then the rag strips can be used to make improvised rope. This also helps increase survival skills. Just keep crafting and your survival skill will advance at a steady rate. Engineering. The quickest and easiest way by far to farm engineering skill points is laying down multiple large storage shelves and filling them with planks. All we need to do is fill the blueprints with the wooden planks, and once they are full, simply delete the blueprints and start again. This will increase your fame and skill points at a good steady speed. Medical. Medical skill is one of the most challenging skills to farm, but contrary to what most people think, it actually is a very important skill to have. You will get 25 XP for each C1 injury you heal successfully, so that means to get your skill to basic, you need to heal yourself around 400 times, which is a monumental amount. A good technique for this is craft a small barbed spike and run over it and then heal yourself. You can repeat this process until you reach your desired skill level. And finally we have Dexterity, and this has 7 skill points to choose from, like Thievery. We used to be able to use macros to quickly level up the likes of Thievery skill, but since that has been removed, there is only one way to gain XP, and that is successful attempts at picking locks. Of course, you get less XP for iron locks, and you get the most XP when picking gold locks. The quickest and safest way to do this is simply crafting the lock picking board and using that to gain XP by successfully picking locks. Driving. With driving skill, there is no quick or easy way to do this other than just hitting the open road and driving for as long as you possibly can. Stealth. Stealth works like camouflage in that to gain XP in stealth, you need to crawl through bushes concealed and quiet. There is a hack, if you will, to farm these skill points, which simply requires you to find a bush that is situated close to a wall, or even just craft a wall beside a bush and auto-crawl your character inside the bush, moving him against the wall, making your character sort of stuck but still moving, and most importantly moving inside the bush. This will increase your stealth, and you can leave your character to gain points while you enjoy a snack and a cup of tea. Throwing. You can increase your throwing skill by throwing hand grenades, melee weapons, or other throwable items such as snowballs at animals, puppets, or other players. Demolition. Demo skill is another one that is easy to farm, and the quickest and easiest way that I have found is to simply set blueprints for large spike traps and fill them in with the wooden sticks, then simply delete the blueprints once this is done. This will quickly increase your demo skill and provide you with a great amount of fame points as a result. Of course, this will take some time, but it is definitely worth it. Motorcycling. Like the driving skill, it is the exact same. Find yourself a motorcycle and just hit the open road. And finally, aviation. Aviation is the same as all the other vehicle skills. The only positive with the plane is that it is very good on the fuel consumption, and you are much safer up in the air than down on the ground from other players. Leveling the skill is enjoyable and a great way to explore the islands from above. I really hope you found some of this video useful. Everybody has different game styles when it comes to Scum, and we cannot invest points into all skills during character creation. So if I had to choose skills that should have the points invested in them, it would be Thievery, Medical, Running, Endurance, Melee and Brawling. I only mentioned these skills as they are the hardest to farm and take considerably longer than all of the other ones. Any other skill points that were mentioned can easily be farmed, and you will gain considerable large amounts of fame points by doing so. As always folks, thank you all for watching, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.